I think sometimes we get too caught up on, how we celebrate Christmas. Oh, if it's not cold and snow, it's not really Christmas. Christmas is love. Christmas is family.
Everybody listen. This is important. I'm going to show you this. When I show you what I'm going to show you, don't freak out. I can explain.
Yes. Well, the audience has a real set of expectations about Christmas movies, right? Christmas movies have been sort of a category unto themselves. So people expect a lot of big emotions, and they want great music, and they want great decorations. So we want to make sure we gave them everything they expected, and then give them a whole bunch of stuff they'll never see coming.
I love Christmas movies. I think a lot of people love Christmas movies. That's our family tradition, is to watch them all together as a family. So I think that there are certain elements in a Christmas movie that we all come to expect and love, obviously set at Christmas time. I also feel that a lot of Christmas movies have to do with Christmas is at stake. Like, whatever the problem is of the movie, if we don't fix it, there's not going to be a Christmas. There's always a sense of we got to save Christmas, which I think is a fun thing that often happens in Christmas movies. But for me, for this Christmas movie, what I wanted to do was set it in an unusual location.
Well, and that's the point. I think sometimes we get too caught up on how we celebrate Christmas. I don't mind a little less cold. So I've been celebrating Christmas here for many years now, and I love it as much as I did when I was a kid living in the Midwest.
There was a moment where the vastness and our hopes for Kringles, we had to figure out a way to make that happen. And Amazon stepped in, the volume team was amazing. We found a way to build that set inside a volume stage and make it this vast, endless, I like to say it's like the clowns coming out of the VW, it's what is happening here? How can this be? And that was probably one of the hardest elements of it.
Well, you've got to have jokes that just make you laugh every time. And you've got to have those big emotional moments that make you a little choked up every time. So we tried to have both in this movie.
I think it doesn't have anything to do with the plot. Because if you're right, like if you know the movie and if you watch this movie over and over again, you know the plot. You know who the villain is, but I think it has to do with the feeling. Like, what do you feel when you watch this movie? And that's what we crave year after year. When I watch It's a Wonderful Life every year, it's such a warm feeling about family and your neighbors and being reminded what really matters. When I watch Elf, I'm reminded of, sort of childhood innocence. And I hope that when people watch Candy Cane Lane, they feel a real sense of joy. They feel a real sense of family and that coziness of being together, as well as all the excitement and the thrills. So to me, I think the reason why people will watch Christmas movies over and over again has more to do with how they make you feel.
Well, there's a lot of Christmas movies, but this one felt original. It felt like this movie didn't exist before. So I love that part. And then they said, oh, and Eddie Murphy wants to star in it. I'm like, oh, well, then we're done.
I think it is about heart and family. And it's funny because here I am, I'm the production designer of this movie. I am focused on creating visuals and designs that are going to be timeless and incredible. But I worked with this amazing director who would constantly remind me to take it to what is family and heart, and how do we feel it everywhere we go. And that challenge just comes through, I feel, in how we handled the sets and what I like to think of as the timeless aspect to the elements of the movie. I think Kringles and just the miniature village in Kringles alone is, just this magical world that hopefully people want to go to every year.
Well, we shot a lot at night, and it's cold, it's dark, you get sleepy, so that's a physical challenge. But the fact that it was a Christmas movie, you come to work every day, and you come to work and it's still Christmas every day for a month, and that's great. Well, I want them to go, I laughed, I hugged my family as we watched it, and I can't wait to see it again.
Cine, música, series, libros, teatro, artes plásticas, gastronomía, todo el mundo de la cultura y el entretenimiento aquí en El Tiempo. Suscríbase al canal de YouTube del Tiempo, que además es gratis, y le mandamos notificaciones de nuevos videos.